The other day I was thinking about all these microaggressions and people feeling offended by other people's speech, especially in this country when you think about it. The First Amendment of the United States of America is freedom of speech, meaning that you can say or express whatever the fuck you want in words. So how is that offensive? I mean, of course, there's offensive language. There's no doubt about that. But how are ideas, no matter how polling, offensive when freedom of speech is protected by the Constitution of the United States of America? By doing this, all they saying is you don't have a right to free speech if what you're saying is considered by me to be offensive. I say, okay, that's fine. Let me put this scenario to you. Let's say I'm walking down the street and some girl comes up to me and says, I think you're beautiful and hot. And I say, you know what? I find that to be very, very offensive. I feel right now that I have been microaggressed by you because I consider it to be this speech offensive. What can you say about that? What can anybody say about that? Because anything now offends anybody. I can take offense by anything that is being said, whether in reality it's offensive or not. I mean, who's going to be the judge of what is offensive? I can say, you know what, this is a microaggression on my person. I'm beautiful and hot. Well, I don't consider myself to be beautiful and hot. For you to come up to me, I feel like you're offending me. You know, I look at myself in the mirror and I don't feel that way. Maybe you're just making fun of me. Who knows? What can you say to something like that? Well, don't call people hot and sexy out in the streets because they just might feel like this is offensive. What is offensive, really? Is the truth offensive? Are lies offensive? Why would the truth be offensive if it's the truth? And why would lies be offensive to anybody if they're just lies? And why would ideas be offensive to anybody if they're just ideas? Isn't that a problem with the person claiming to be microaggressed by somebody else's speech? Well, don't listen to that person. Or you have a right to free speech too. Just rebuke that person's argument if you're that smart. You know, don't take it personal. Just say, you know what? I might do my research and I'm gonna refute and rebuke everything you're talking about here. And I'm gonna shut you up that way. You know, to just say, you know what, this is offensive. I feel offended. You shouldn't be saying that. Oh, why not? You know, legally, I have the right to say whatever the fuck I want in this country because that's what the Constitution says. That's what the First Amendment says. Freedom of speech. If I'm not allowed to say what I want, well, you neither. You know, it goes both ways. So who should be censored under these microaggressions and all that bullshit that is being perpetrated today in society? You or me? Because if I have to shut up, you also have to shut up. Because if what I'm saying is offensive to you, what you're saying could be offensive to me. Now, who's right and who's wrong in this case? Who's right and who's wrong? What is offensive? I want somebody to determine that. And who's going to be the authority on determining what is offensive to who? Who's going to be the judge? That's what I want to know. Who's going to come in and say, hey, guess what? You know what? You know, anybody can take offense for anything. So we all should be censored. We all should just shut up and say nothing to one another because, oh, well, you know. Anything could become offensive under these circumstances. You know, what could be a compliment to somebody could be offensive to me. What could be offensive to me could be a compliment to you. Who knows? You murky the waters when you do that. This is all complete non-fucking sense when you think about it.